Welcome back. Welcome back. We've been talking about, the quarterfinals at the African Cup of Nations. We've spent the whole time talking about Nigeria. But before we leave this, just a parting shot. The other game today, your thoughts?
Absolutely. I think I'm looking at Senegal not scaling through. I just feel
Senegal won't scale through. Now, Benin Republic have played how many games at Nations Cup? 13, right? They've not won anyone. The whole Nations Cup, 13. They've lost 8, drawing how many? Drawing 5.
Even if it is,
so they've not won any games.
Stars don't play the game,
though. If you look at that,
so you're thinking they can
very organized. They might not have all the big players, but they have their DOTs, their Jagbe's and co. But they are and they are well organized. The Senegalese problem will always be too many good players in the same team and nobody working for the other person.
Okay, all right, that's what you're saying. Okay, let's see a prediction. I mean, scoreline. I mean, you said you are afraid for...
only 3-1 goal.
Okay, we'll wait and see. But then let's step down now and talk about the most important league in Nigeria. We're talking about Nigerian National League. I mean, the playoff is all set now. Or the teams that will be taking part. Mighty Jets, to know that they are there. Of course, Warriors are also part of it. From the Northern Conference, you have a NAP Rockets of Abuja in A1, Jigawa Golden Stars, and Road Safety of Abuja also. So A4 yet to be concluded, and to be concluded this Saturday, as on 13th, this Saturday. That's from the Northern Conference. Let's switch over to what we have in the Southern Conference. You have to
Up-shooting.
Up-shooting down this
They know how to navigate their way. You can't take that away from them. They just know how to navigate their way.
They couldn't do it the last time. Insurance got the better of them. Aqua Starlets is also there. Dynamite FC also coming. Warriors, of course, before they've been able to make it in the Southern Conference. So that's what it's looking like. Confirmed teams for NNL.
So 2 teams from each conference?
Absolutely. I'm happy about Mighty Jets because it's a traditional side in the middle belt. They've been there 50, 60, 70, 80 before teams couldn't hold, teams fell apart and couldn't hold any longer. I'm happy for 3SC and Warri Wolf because Warri Wolf has been in doldrums for so many years. And 3SC up-shooting. Big side, the first side that gave us our first diadem in Africa.
And the sad part about Warri Wolves is that this was a club that was providing players for the Super Eagles. Organica Tebo was part of it.
Ferenc from there.
Gweke. I mean, you could name
another aspect of NNL team is the fact that it's the real developmental team for Nigerian professional football league because they are going to come poach young players from here for almost free. So Mighty Jet, I'm expecting them to come up, and then Warri Wolf and 3SC.
Okay, let's see. Super 8 all set now. Just one more to be concluded on Saturday. So by Monday, we should have a clearer picture of and when it's also going to happen, the Super 8 and those that will join the top flights. Let's go straight to the papers now, Yemi.
Yeah.
Let me start with Sporting Sun here. And Nigeria versus South Africa. Basta boast, we will cage Igalo like Salah. Okay, Salah was a bit injured on that day, so don't get the bet. Don't think about it.
Salah is even limited. Like I don't know why the comparison is there. In the national team is a different, and the difference is just about 2 players. Salah in the attack and Trezeguet, then maybe the Arsenal player.
The chances that Trezeguet missed. Oh boy. Yes. No, let's not talk about that one. But then, can he actually cage Igalo, really?
He can't. Thank you, I like that. Igalo is more bully, stronger, and he also uses his body weight and positioning.
Yeah, he can be a bully sometimes, which I love about him.
He is a bully. He is, not he can. He is a bully. That's what he is.
Okay. Lampard can't hold a crucial talk, so that means he's going to stay. He's not going.
That's crucial.
No, it's very crucial because
apart from the issue of staying, maybe his playing position is another thing that will be discussed.
He needs to be moved back to the deep defensive midfield position because last season he was like a fish out of the water. Yeah. His workaholic tendency was the reason why people couldn't see some of his inadequacies. But he wasn't really happy.
All right, and this one, General says Oyekuru and Osimhen not good enough. How do you take players that are not good enough to the Nations Cup?
Well, the statement was attributed to him, so maybe until you get to read it.
But I'm not surprised. It happened in 1994. Victor Ikpeba never kicked the ball in US 94.
As a matter of fact, for Victor Ikpeba, West Ham almost dropped him at the airport for Tijani.
So not the first time.
There are times like that.
Efan Ikoku, the guy from England,
scoring goals everywhere.
But when he came to Super Eagles, it was as if there was ice packed on his leg and he couldn't shoot. He was also part of the World Cup. So
and coaches have their preferences. I remember Richard Owubokere. At the time when Yekini was in his prime, they were almost at the same level.
Mike Obiku.
Yeah, so
banging goals,
coaches have their preference. So
it's just preference. It's not as if they're not good enough.
I think it has to be about preference. That's my own. I'm putting my personal opinion to the attribution.
Okay,
but I also like an aspect. These guys are still young, so many players are going to fade away after the Nations Cup.
Oh, they're still young, right? Okay, when you're not 30, they start playing. Thank you for that. Still young, which I really don't agree with. Anyway, if you're good, you're good. Let's move to Sporting Life. Is the next one here. Yeah, we will fight, says Igalo. Begs Nigerians fans for support. We are behind you guys. Just Bafana won't fool egos. That's Samuel Kanu.
Even when we say we are angry with them, even when we say we are not going to watch the game, we know we are all lying. We love the team. We love the team.
And I think the South Africans will never get the type of motivation they had in the 1990s. The Madiba spirit was there. That was when the Mandela...
And they won because we were not there.
They won because we
were not there.
Because we couldn't attend.
Yes.
The best was, since then was 98. They came second.
To the final.
And then...
Ever since diminishing returns setting. Ever since.
I'm not surprised because they were under international ban and most of the players were already aged. They have come to their peak.
Yeah, they had to start growing
and
again and all that.
They don't have it. You can't compare.
I can't remember the last time.
Do you know how many times talents have actually beaten hard work? You know that, right?
No, absolutely.
Or hard work, rather, beating
talent alone is not enough.
Yeah.
You need to work hard enough.
You need to.
When push comes to shove, maybe you want instinctive talent and whatever that you do on the training field, or even in your bathroom, can just navigate the team out of the crisis.
All right. Okay, so that's that for Sporting Life. We'll go to our last story for review as we prepare to leave the studio. Let's go to Complete Sports, the Wednesday edition, showdown in Cairo. That's the lead story. We've said a lot about this game already, but there's a warning coming from Super Eagles, former Super Eagles maestro, JJ Okocha. He's saying, look, watch out for Percy Tau, and the guy that scored against Egypt, Loch. Percy Tau, good player, but I don't know.
But the truth is that him and Balogu are club mates.
Yeah,
and so they know each other in and
Bryson
out.
will be watching tonight.
So they'll be watching. So their wishes have gone out to both players, whoever that is on the side of victory.
Okay.
But what about Loch? I mean, the guy was really good and all that. As you mentioned, we saw how the way actually disturbed the Egyptian defense and everything. At a point, they just couldn't cope with both of them. So
and the presence of mind to get that goal after being closed down by three Egyptian defenders, and it didn't just hit the ball endlessly.
I look at the counter, the movement, and how they into 3 passes. And Motiba said the coach told him that when you're one-on-one on counter, don't be in a hurry. Wait 5 seconds for your other colleagues to come, so that there will be that. You have a lot of
Egyptians helped them with the wrong movement.
Thank you.
Just left the guy.
So you talk about that guy. He's done so well. He's also been nominated for Player of the Year in South Africa.
So that simply means we should be wary of him. Okay, so defenders, I mean, Kenneth Omeru, just be on him, right, if you can.
Okay. Kenneth Rowe also saying that another statement attributed to him, we didn't hear him say, but attributed to him in Complete Sports, Bafana are favorites, but that the Eagles, will
I like when coaches show respect to other things. You and I know, just like the South African coach, they're all talking tongue in cheek. All of them need the victory.
Okay. It's needed for Nigeria. So tonight we should be able to celebrate, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Let's get a call line off you before we go. We do it to everybody, so it's not personal.
I'm looking at between 3-2 or 2-1. Both sides are going to score, but Nigeria will be on the victorious end.
Choose one as we go.
I don't want it to be 3-2. I want it to be 2-1.
Okay.
So it can be very hot.
Never. I can't watch a game like that.
Hey, Brusano Adams, I want to thank you. We enjoyed this. I want to thank you. Hopefully we get to do this some other time.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you very much. All right. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your day. We enjoyed this. All the best to the Super Eagles as they take on Bafana later tonight. When we come here tomorrow, hopefully we'll be talking about the victory for the Super Eagles. I'm Yemi Adebayo. Bye-bye now.
And I'm Cecilia Mogbe. Thanks for watching.